So like back to the music, you did Social Experiment, Let Me Explain, and then there was the one with K the Great,
Oh
Tattoo,
yeah, Tattoo, yeah.
which I
Which is
kind
supposed to be like a series of songs.
yeah,
Yeah.
I liked it because at the same I had done this project called Maliza Road. I had like 3 songs,
I
so
remember.
I when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is dope. Back to minimalism, like
Yeah. I
three
wanted to do
gems.
another one, like
Yeah.
another EP with a different producer.
How did
And
that? I
another,
really liked the minimalist approach and the music and
yeah.
the whole. It felt very fun and free. How did that come about? Like,
Excuse me. I was working with Provoke at that point. No, I think I was going in to record something for somebody. And then he's just like, oh, yeah, I have tracks from K to Great. Would you like to work on them? And then I got in. I got into like the booth and I started recording. And, you know, it was done. Like it was a pretty simple process. Like, yeah, just get in there, just do something. Just make it an EP, 3 songs. It doesn't have to be a lot. Like, that's what you know, Provoke would say, like, just do it. So I did that within like a month. Is it a month or weeks? I don't know. It was out, and it was like a project that I love the most. Actually, not the most. I'm lying, but a project that I actually adore. Yeah, because it was before Social Experiments, and I thought Social Experiment would come way sooner, like it would be in 2019. But then in 2020, I was just like, yeah, just do it. You know, like it's gonna be a mixtape. Social Experiment was meant to be an album, but then I was just like, yeah, I can't pay people for this, so I should just do covers, or you know, something that you're not profiting from, you know. And yeah, so that's when I decided to do the tape.
okay.
But the EP was the first one that came after Let Me Explain, Tattoo. Yeah.
But with all these projects, do you think you've actually like told your story? Have you told your story? Have you
Yeah.
shared? Have you? Do you
I feel
feel
like I
like
have shared bits,
yeah?
like a
But do
lot.
you feel like you've really like, or do you feel there's still more? And also the
There's
mental
more.
health stuff that you're talking about. Do you see it at some point going into the music?
I do.
Yeah,
Like even in moment.
yeah. Ah,
You know,
cool.
like when I say maybe I'm selfish, maybe I'm self-centered, maybe I say that I'm okay, but I'm just never, you know, like people say, "Yeah, I'm okay, we're just never." So I've put it in music, even in Let Me Explain. The BIGH that I did with Deval Kilonyor, an amazing rapper from South Africa. You know, it starts with it's like I'm thanking people in the beginning. Why do I not know how it starts? Hey, ladies, friends and family that waited. How could you be so? How could you be so? How could you be so sure, believing and looking forward? Yeah. Then I start with fighting all of my demons with fire. They keep on dreaming. Sometimes I'm so uninspired, but trying to get through my deep. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so I do address it. Yeah, and actually, yeah, even the same song. It's like I go. Sometimes they forget the drama is real. For months and running, for months and running. See my mama being ill, lost in pain and confusion. Can't even blame the ones using. Sometimes you want to fake it, but only know how to be real. Like yeah. So
Yo,
I do
is
address it.
that some of the realest stuff you've ever written? Like, is there a verse you feel that has some of the not even necessarily real, but you feel it came from a true place? I think
Meaningful song that I've put.
it doesn't have to be meaningful. It can be something just that was true to you, like a verse or a
Oh yeah, it's the song with Sichangi.
yeah. Because you were in a flow.
Yeah,
I was
I was
like,
like,
can I hear something?
oh, from
Yeah,
that, it's just like it starts with a lot of f bombs, whatever.
it's okay.
It's like
It's
leave me
funny. See,
alone, leave my clothes alone, leave my wholeness, leave my choices, leave my home alone, leave my broken past. If you're focused on it, give me a moment. Don't need your bogus opinions. Hold them home. This what it feel like to this what it feel like to something honest living. Yeah, fucking complicated, but I'm kind of driven. Trying to make it better also for my children. Fuck how it be looking like the ones that really got a problem with it. Yeah.
no, dope.
Like
That's
the
on.
entire is just like really deep. And even the hook is just like, I'm just lost in in the same roller coaster. The only question remains, when is it over? I sing it. When is it over? It's not temporary, I am certain, but my heart keeps yearning for when it's all over. You know. And then I go, I'm not the same as yesterday. I cannot dwell on my mistakes. Oh, I still embrace my humanness. I am deserving. Yeah. Of brighter days, and honestly, my lowest days are part of this life. I can't explain, but I am worth it.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it's really a song. People love that song.
that's in Sichangi's project.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Star.
Star. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, cool, cool. You also like. I like how you collaborate with very. You have like an ear for. No ear, but
Yeah.
you gravitate towards certain like sounds and vibes.
Yeah.
It's an intentional process,
It
or it's
is.
just like some how you feel about artists and.
It is because let's start with production. I've always been keen on production. Like I know what I want. I do not want 80 or 90% of the trap beats that I get off it. But I do have trap beats that have an element that I'm just like, wait, I love this. And you know, I feel like I can do more with this. I feel like I can take this to you know, another level. And that's the reason why even I'm not mad at the production of my album with like Sony. I'm not mad at it because it was really ahead of its time. Like look at Me Ride. That beat is give it to somebody right now. I swear. Look at Hit 'Em Up. Amazing. Like I was working with amazing producers, the Fahrenheits, Angolan. You know, there's DC and then there is King, Jalma. So like the production till this day, even Wild, amazing. If you listen to all the elements and everything, genius. Yeah. So and when it comes to like people who do like artists, yeah, I'm also, I can be quite choosy. Like I can be like, you are talented, but I don't know what to do with you. And then I can be like, I see what we can do with like ABC. Again, I'm not in this to work with like everyone. We don't always need to work. You know, we can just vibe and I can appreciate your music. That's the problem with like artists, like the industry is just like you feel like, oh, just because I know you, we can live in the same house. We won't work a day in our lives because we're in different directions. Or we will. Whatever will work. Or we will at a certain time where we feel it's right, where the vibes are just right, where it's not forced, where I'm not working with you because I know you. I'm working with you because genuinely I hear you in this song and you hear yourself in this song. So I work with vibe a lot. And of course, again, the mass consumption thing, for me, like that's part of it. Like I don't need to be on every song. I can place myself on a song if I want to, but sometimes it's just not worth it, especially if it's like, oh yeah, so that's why for me I have this, I don't let anyone pay me for features. Like pay for features, I don't believe in that. It's like, what if I just don't want to work? If I just don't want to work with you, like generally, like I will turn, because I have turned down like pay for features. Like, oh, can you feature on my song? Just tell me. The amount is like, no, let me just listen to the song. If I like it, I'll work on it. If I don't, well, I just don't. Yeah.
And do you have like a fantasy dream collaboration?
No.
You don't have, not locally, but just in your
No.
mind. You've never thought of,
Maybe working.
or you're very practical with everything.
I move with a vibe.
With
It's
the
like
vibe.
that's why I've never had like a dream collaboration. I mean, I once worked with people like the Hicks. They're UK. Like they're so off, you know. But
Yeah,
still,
like, well,
they
yeah.
worked with Bass.
Bass, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not like so off, and I want to work with them. Like, but I don't have like dream collaborate.
Do you think there's like, I like you brought that up. Do you think like that's what's missing in the Kenyan industry, where like this the people in different genres
Yeah.
boxed in like, oh, you're a hip hop artist. Do you think
Yeah.
because we don't cross Is there something that is
Actually,
there like an injection that we need? Like there's crossing, but it's not done in such an eclectic way. You're
yeah.
the most unexpected person. Like Will.i.am used to do hooks for
You know, the funny
Blue.
thing is, I was thinking of that word,
Yeah.
eclectic. I was actually, and then you said it literally a second after.
Telepathy. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, but I feel also like exploring the sound. You know, we just, when we're doing a crossover, I feel like it's always a sound that we would expect. It's always like the most popular sound is what we're going for. And I'm just like, you guys could have experimented for real. Like, just go away, just move away from, just make it. Me, a person like Blinky Bill, I respect him for what he does, and he actually does that. He experiments on sounds, and I'm quite proud of that. And yeah, maybe we need more of that. Maybe we do. But then we to see force yeah.
To see force.
To see force. You could as in Guinea, like you'll just try
Anyways.
to I was like it will feel it's good that you experimented and all that, but see force yeah.